Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Starfield. So, really hope the audio comes through here because doing separate audio tracks, trying to do something in case for some reason the mic doesn't show up as good as it did in the last few episodes. The last few episodes is a little low, so doing separate audio tracks so that I can boost it if I need to. Anywho, let's get started.
It's like.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Secret unity.
We should talk about this inside.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it...
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning.
Okay.
There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun.
Hey,
Gave them each a part of the truth.
Andrea, get in here.
Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave? Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it.
Could be another one of those puzzles.
Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Okay.
Hey there.
Hello. Yep.
A visitor? He knows not the truth.
Few are willing to accept the truth, but at least he has reached out to you.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
If the Keeper has been to see you, perhaps he has mentioned it?
Yes, I have spoken to your Keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down, but the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. Then we are done. Leave me.
Alright, a bunch of rotations that I probably should remember, and I don't. Because I'm very sleepy. I think it wasn't at 120.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their own planet.
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
We understand that you are busy, but this might be important. Anything you could tell us would be helpful.
You can come through the door.
I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of 2 what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of 2 that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Planets are often named by number. That's second. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to... Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No system. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. And from there, maybe you'll... Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but...
Oh,
Conviction. Another word for strength. Can the truth not be revealed to the weak?
oh, interesting.
Someone with doubts. So that's your intention. Your friends, your companions, all of them will be swept along to the answer by the might of your forward momentum?
You're making it sound more
Perseverance sound like a bad
forceful, but
thing.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun.
It's their decision whether they want
Go.
to or not.
Find your truth.
I mean, that's very strange.
Someone made a concerted effort to survive here. And yet it seemed it would not work out.
Search for clues on Unity. Alright. Access the locked room. Alien stew. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Am I gonna have to actually read? You keep using the right answers. You know what questions to ask. What is the unity? Return your question with a question. If you have read my writings, what is the burden of people? People are necessary, but people are madness. Who's your most formidable opponent? Myself. Where does enduring contentment come from? In growing, become better, stronger. Yep. That is an answer, but it's not my... Ah, darn. Oh, I was one off. Alright. Permanently increases ballistic weapon damage by 5%. Sweet. What is this?
Dangerously low temperatures here. Keep an eye.
Leaving. On Helia 2, the island hides a scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. I don't know what that means. Helia 2. Hey, buddy.
That statue. Clearly some connection to the creatures in the area. What could it mean?
Oh. Hey, guys. I know, you're freaking out. Don't worry about it. Oh. I'm gonna touch the thing. Okay. Where's the scorpion sting? There's that. It's gonna be right there. Yeah. Okay. It's the dude.
You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go.
What's up, guy?
Oh, please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger.
Probably.
I wanted to see what you would do. And I haven't been disappointed.
Well, good.
You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
Cool. Okay.
I can speak for myself.
The emissary.
Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us.
Cool.
I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
Okay.
Good. See? We can all get along. For now.
Didn't think this ship was big enough.
Could we talk?
Seems like a pretty small ship. Let's talk to Andreja really quickly. Probably not the best time, but I'm gonna forget otherwise, so.
Is mining on the schedule today?
No.
Before I say anything else, I wanted to thank you. When I first came here, I
apologize, but we're
Dad
gonna
told me
skip
you
through
were not
this a little
going
bit.
anywhere. But I still worried, if only a little, that there is no precedent for any of this. A romantic relationship. I know, and I love you for that.
Oh,
The point I am trying to get to is that I believe I have an idea. A way I can demonstrate my commitment to you. I was hoping that would be your response. This is between you and me, and no one else. You know who I am. I do not need to explain myself to you as I would to others. I want to be able to focus on us. So, as soon as you are ready, I want us to travel together to the second planet in the Shosa system. There's something we need to do there.
okay. I gotta talk to these scary people first.
Hello.
This is cool. The ship is really cool.
You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded
Oh yeah.
the artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Yeah.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We're all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
That's a good quote.
Enough. We have more to discuss.
Yeah, I don't fully agree with that, but...
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you?
Whoa.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who ran to the Eye. I left you behind to protect the artifacts, and the Hunter killed you.
Interesting.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once.
Whoa.
What does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
Interesting.
You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. better your hand be on one of our sides. Bingo.
I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes.
Probably
That's
the emissary.
unwilling you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I think you're misunderstanding the point of it, but, interesting.
I know we are not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it is good to see you again. It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone.
That must be how New Game
That's
Plus
why it
works.
offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
Yeah, that's gotta be how that works.
Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version. It's hard. But each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me. You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way. When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
Interesting. I like her more so far.
The emissary and their kind only want to control you. Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you. To see what would happen, of course. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead and whoever cries over your body. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I know hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. I took it as a sign. They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's.
Well, that's a good point.
The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
Okay, now I'm... man, that's interesting.
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Well. This is something.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of Old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself.
Sweet, we're going to the moon.
To open the way. And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Looks like they had all the same ideas for wallpapers. We're on the moon! Yeah. Okay. Whee! Hello. Whoa. Okay. Play the recording on the roof. Probably best if I don't spend 1,000 years looting here.
It would seem that the occupants left in a hurry. Hopefully for no reason we need to be concerned about.
One. That's okay.
Voltaire really is something else. A supercomputer so powerful they put it on the damn moon to keep it cool. Although by that logic they should be running it purely in the vacuum of space. But hey, good marketing material. I've been spending some off hours running some dumb
I'm not gonna worry about all the slates.
Nova Galactic Project Log, Principal Engineer Lang.
Not super worried about it.
Voltaire is being reconfigured for this new initiative. The math we're being asked to crunch is ambitious, even for a supercomputer. We might as well be asking it to count every grain of sand in every desert on Earth. Who came up with these original equations? Our partner.
So we have to go back outside.
Open about it. Every question I have goes through some discretionary channel. And why do we even know we're working on a ship?
Mission spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down.
Some of the
5,
earliest space flights were likely coordinated from here.
2, 1.
Strange to be standing on such a unique bit of history.
Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here at NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years.
Before we leave, I want to see the Earth. Actually, there's a better way to do that. We can just do this. What happened here? What? So we're supposed to go to NASA, okay. What? Oh no. Oh, it's just a desert.
Survival. And now here they are, buried and forgotten.
This is sad.
Perhaps an elevator will allow us to access what lies beneath all this stuff. We can never know whether lives were lost because this ship never launched, but it was built for a reason. What does your scanner reveal?
Oh, we're doing a little parkour. Alright. What happened?
This work would not have been done if the ship had not meant to launch. A shame.
Oh.
once used this room probably never could have imagined all that has happened since it was built.
Yeah.
Station log. Dr. Judith station log. Dr. Judith station log. Dr. Judith Satien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then I got to see the lab.
Whoa.
I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window. Proud of all that it accomplished. I suppose they had a right.
This is weird.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects. No motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish
Looks like early testing for planetary habitats.
But you had me building these prototype colliders
Looks on their faces.
and now you want me to pump helium-3 into it
learned.
based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just
This
need you
facility
to
covers
trust
quite a
me.
range of disciplines.
I have
I
been
must not
trusting.
be kind to it.
We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Me too. Oh. It's a normal gun. Wow. Who would have thought? Okay, so where's the power go? No. So we got 4 so far, I think. What are you? Probably a waste to pick up all this stuff, but I'm a bit of a hoarder. Tissues. That's exactly what I want. Oh boy.
Meet your death. Once again, we are triumphant.
Oh hey. You're not friendly at all, are you? Nope. Excuse me. We cool? Nope. We're not cool.
Vasco would see his likeness in this model.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Problem is there's a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. Nope, nothing here. Okay. I feel like all of this is gonna explode on me. Is there stuff up here? Nope.
Project log.
Project log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I watched the gravjet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but
Must be
now
new.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
they can get.
We should not
I've
give up
only
now.
seen proposals for manufacturing androids.
Alright, into the floaty pit, right? Is that where we're going? Going down? Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! This is stressing me out. Ah! Thank you. There we go. I do not like this.
I never actually got to visit your labs.
I know. What?
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars.
How did we not see it
But I
before
kept
now?
what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space.
How do I get out of here?
Willing to pay for that future. Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Constellation, we've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
Well, that's not ideal. Oh, scared me. Alright. Oh, they're here. Can I leave a different way? Hello, Starborn. Yes, they're right here. Alright. Stop it. He had an inventory. I don't know if any of you saw that, but... Alright, here we go. Oh boy. Jeez. Still don't know what that quantum essence does, but sounds cool.
But this facility is massive.
Hear the music of the universe.
You're not walking out of here.
The music of the universe. Alright, where's the power? 8 these. I have your gun, guy. Okay. Oh, hello. Mr. Starborn. Can we talk about this? You good, man? Buddy. Alright, whatever. We're gonna leave you. Jeez, you guys are far away. Just hanging out?
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel, at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems? Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
That's a good point.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
I tend to... tend to agree with the emissary, because if you're just killing and stealing to get to the artifacts, I mean, you're not going to do anything good once you get them. So,
Join me, old friend. We can collect the final pieces together.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not his old friend, remember? You're from another universe. Don't try to manipulate him. Okay. I couldn't win you over on philosophy. How about pragmatism? I'm more powerful than the emissary. Than any other Starborn. And you might not understand why, but I want you to succeed. You've never gotten this far before. I need to see what happens to you.
Alright, I feel like I side with the emissary here.
Thank you.
Well, can't say I didn't try. We'll settle this at the usual place.
The buried temple. We'll be there.
You're lucky I'm a man of my word. I'll see you there.
Stay for a moment. You must have questions about what happens next. We won't be able to go to the buried temple right away. There are still other artifacts out there in the settled systems that haven't been gathered. You'll need to work with your colleagues in Constellation to find them.
Okay.
I'll meet you in orbit above the buried temple. There's always a final artifact in a specific temple. The Hunter and I agreed that whomever you sided with, the other. Expect anything and everything. Other Starborn, human mercenaries, and defenses, alien creatures under mind control. It's all fair game. All the other, I'll be bringing mine. He and I have made a number of agreements over the years, if you can even call them years. We let him go. In exchange, he'll...
Alright. Did I not complete it?
Tell me what you need. There's always... Expect any...
Alright, I assume once I get into my ship, I'm good.
Again, who do you think
Alright,
will be
people.
the first to ask us questions?
Um,
Mateo or Noel?
That was an interesting episode. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, I don't know, we may finish up the main story. I mean, we're getting close. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.